Hi, I'm Arden Kaywin, and today I want to talk to you about breath support and the one thing that you can do that will help your breath support no matter how advanced you are, no matter how much of a beginner you are, no matter if you're doing this as a pro or as an amateur. When it comes to breath support, there is one thing that makes the difference between success and failure in a phrase and in a song and over the course of a whole performance. And here's what it is. When you change pitch, do not change your support. So if you're gonna do a scale, for example, and you're gonna go from here to here, me. Every time I change notes, I do not change my support. And by that I mean, I do not change how I am using these muscles. I get into that feeling of support and then I keep staying there and leaning on it throughout the course of the phrase, and I don't give it up until I breathe for the next phrase. So if you are not sure what I mean by get into your support and use those muscles of support, go check out my video on Appoggio, Appoggio. It is the best method of support of all the methods that I know. And it's what opera singers use, but you don't have to be an opera singer to do it. So even if you're a pop singer or a Broadway singer, go watch the video on Appoggio. It's going to help you understand what I mean by get into those muscles of support. If you think you know that and you're still losing breath at the end of the phrase, or feeling some tension and strain, or dealing with consistency issues and stamina issues and longevity issues, maybe vocal fatigue, it's probably because you get into your support, but then every time you change pitch, you change your support to change pitch. And we don't change those muscles down there to change pitch. You change pitch with your brain. If you think up, I promise you you'll go up. If you think down, I promise you you'll go down. We don't want to micromanage pitch with the muscles of support. These have to remain stable and steady. It is called breath support because these are the muscles that are literally supporting your diaphragm to stay low and move slow. Because if they don't, you're going to be out of breath before you want to be. You're going to be creating tension and strain, and it's going to be an airy sound, which you don't like. So what do things that support things do? They stay steady. The legs of a table remain steady. That's how they keep the table and the things on the table from falling off the table. If you change the muscles of support, if you change your support every time you change pitch, it's like you take in the legs of this table and going like this. And then of course everything's gonna fall off the table, okay? So the way that you get consistency in a phrase is you don't change your support when you change pitch. So if I am changing support when I change pitch, that scale that I did a minute ago would sound like this. Me. Do you hear all those H's in there? He, right? That's because I'm changing the support to change pitch, and when I change my support, it changes the amount of air that comes up, and I get that big old H, that big old puff of air. So instead, if I think that I'm going to consistently lean on my support in one direction and I'm not going to change it until I breathe for the next phrase, I'm going to get a connected legato. Me. And it doesn't matter if I'm changing words too, because you may be saying, well, Arden, you're all on an E vowel, so it's easy for you to do that. Doesn't matter if you're changing syllables or words too. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. That is me getting into my support and staying and leaning on it consistently until the end and I breathe. So take this into your singing. As you're practicing, notice, am I changing my support when I change pitch, or am I staying consistent? Do this in your singing today, see how it goes. Also, one thing I want to remind you is that I have a new group on Facebook. It's a free Facebook group. It is called the Pro Singer Success Collective. So if you're a professional singer and you are not really having the success that you want in your career or getting the sound that you want consistently, or if you're somebody who's almost a pro, so you're out there and you're auditioning and you're doing it, but you're not quite having the success yet that you want, so you don't really feel like you can call yourself a pro, join the Facebook group. It's all about techniques to work smarter rather than harder, so that you can optimize your techniques, so that you can optimize your mindset and have everything that you so deserve and all the success that you want in your career. So go on over to Facebook, check out the Pro Singer Success Collective, ask to join the group, and I will see you next time.